Hello, I'm Marilyn from Marilyn Davies Photography. Do you have a trip planned, a big trip that you want to take photographs in, and you want to move from taking photos with a phone to taking photos with a camera, and you don't know how to use a camera? It does have an auto button on it, but you can have much more control over what you're doing if you move out of auto and start selecting some of the settings yourself. When's a good time to buy a camera before you go overseas? I would suggest at least 6 months beforehand, so it gives you the opportunity to learn some of the controls of the camera and have some practice. The last thing you want to be doing is practicing on your big trip. So there's also some pretty good zoom lenses available for these cameras. You can get a zoom that comes in really close, right up to a long way away, but it might pay to take a couple of lenses. This is a very small lens. It's a 50mm prime lens, and you can take some really great photos with this as well. The other one I took on a recent trip is the 70-200 lens. Now, it's really great for zooming into those places that you're finding it difficult to walk to, or catch a little bit more detail on it as well. But this lens is something I used a lot on my recent trip. But the big thing is not choosing your equipment, it's learning how to use the camera. And I can help with that. I'm going to be running a workshop just for beginners to familiarise yourself with the settings and have a little bit of a practice to see how to work a camera, and that will be able to give you the opportunity of going off and doing some practice by yourself and working out how to use your camera, because the way you increase your skill with a camera is to keep using it. I'm going to put up a few photos that I took on my recent trip over to Europe and Scandinavia. So have a look and see what you think of them. And if you want to join in on a workshop, there's an email address down below and you can contact me and register your interest there. I'm Marilyn from Marilyn Davies Photography, and I'll talk to you soon.